So this masculine is going through, like, doing shadow work, like, literally. Also, they're, like, learning about things that you've been through. And it's making them, now that they're learning about that, it's making them admire you more. Like, admire you even more. To this person, by the way. Also, they're learning how to communicate with the Holy Spirit. And it's like they're, I don't know, maybe watching you, how you do it, what you do. Maybe you've influenced this person in some way. 9 is significant. This is part 2, by the way. And to this person, you're like the star, like famous, like to this person, you know? Or maybe you literally are. Take it as it resonates. Anyways, so they also, where we had left off, this is really good that the masculine's going through enlightenment. Also, you can press and hold if you need to go in, like, double speed, because it might take me a second. But I don't know, there's challenges here, and I feel like, hold on one second, they admire you for them. And I think the masculine fears failing. High Priestess upside down. Fresh start. Right path. Which would be 3 of Wands. Deliverance. Ooh, we're going to have to get some guidance for you, Divine Feminine. Because obviously, you know, if you were delivered away from this masculine, which would, obviously this is what this is, or else we wouldn't be here. Throat chakra. Let's see something real quick. Because fresh start, deliverance. Holy Spirit, thank you so much. Why is the High Priestess upside down? What is the truth of that? What is the reality of that? What is the realness of that? What is it really? This is the energy of, I think there's one like right in the middle, right? Page of Cups. And this is how they are. So the masculine's feeling perseverance, slow and steady growth. Divine Feminine. So this is about you. I have past love and at the bottom. Maybe you or them has a past loved one. Maybe you kind of, you know, get signs from them or have been just, you know, talking out loud. 303. Hold on one second. They're just really unsure, it seems, and they're being kind of introverted about, like, reaching out or having a new beginning because they're just really unsure. Like, they do believe, you know, in the Holy Spirit. They do believe, like, in our Creator and what it's supposed to be, what is it be in Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Like, I think they're learning a lot about that because they do believe that. Like, they do. They get it. There's something that's, like, upside down and just off here, and that's the fact that... It's like unsaid here, but it's just obvious and cue that they doubt, I think, you accepting them. Heavy emotions. There's just a lot. There's like a lot of emotions. They just have like a lot of, you know. Do you remember in a scene, 4-4, like in Mean Girls, when, oh my gosh, yes. When they all, like, were called to come to the gymnasium to, like, talk about the meanness. Oh my gosh, there's a huge bird that just flew across. To talk about the meanness. forgiveness. That's giving a real point of view. Remember when they were like, you know, called in to learn, and they're all sitting there in the bleachers, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, do you remember when the girl, she was like, I just want everyone to have sunshine and rainbows and make a big cake and blah, 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 blah. And then, like, she was going to go for the trust fall. And then Damon was like, she doesn't even go here. But, like, I'm sorry. The part where she's talking about, you know, making the cake and blah, 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 blah. It's giving, like, was that a forgiveness thing that they did when they stood up there? Did they, like, say they're sorry and then they fell? Is that what it was? So it's like, maybe it's like apologizing and then trust falling. That maybe they're scared that, like, let's see what they're scared of. Maybe they're scared that now you'll, like, hurt them or something. I don't know. Lord knows. Very lack mentality. Also, this definitely also has to do again with money. So this masculine's very concerned about money. They're in a whole financial plan. They're like getting their monies up. They're worried about this. They're worried about money. Constantly overthinking. So yeah, here it's like constantly overthinking about money. Constantly thinking about money. That's not good. Also, guys, releasing a lack mentality. Don't think about money like that. Like, you know, like, I didn't say spend money like that. That's why you need to find hobbies and things like have a garden. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Have a good schedule. Have a good regimen. You know, spend time exercising if you want to, or don't. Whatever. I don't know. Spend time meditating. Okay? It's free. I'm just telling you. I didn't say spend more. But yeah, anyways, don't worry about like the regular schmegular, you know what I'm talking about? Like you're stressing about the 10-cent difference. It's a lack mentality. I'm just telling you, it'll help you much. It'll help you much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't stress about the price of gas. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Like, that's not what's doing it. All right, so just, you know, yeah. You can know what is what and do your part to change something if you want to. But a proactive use of your mind and mentality is to not do that. We have the lovers. This person loves you. Back to the love. Okay. So that means there's a mutual attraction. It means there's mutual morals and values. There's a separation. I just got that Papa Roach song. And he's like, suffocation. Never mind, it's not a good song, so I'm not gonna sing it. But, yeah, this person is all up in their heads. And they're hiding. So, yeah, about the finances, maybe they just feel like they don't have enough to come towards you yet. Yeah, the lover's upside down. Damn, I ain't never seen two lovers cards like this ever come out like this. So there is something that's off. And I was going to say, is the morals and values the same? Is it though? So you may be like a very determined, courageous person. And this person's not. You might be also cautious, but this person's not. This is the Nine of Wands upside down. Like, they can't go the full way, you know? Like, they can't go the distance for whatever reason. Like, you know what I mean? So, it's not giving. It's not. Yeah. Upside down, King of Cups confirmation with the soulmates there. I'm going to go into a part 3. I'll see you there.